going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. I have got another pro se defendant for you guys. This is in prep for a jury trial. And I think that jury trial's this week. We'll find out for sure in the video. They schedule it, but I'm pretty sure it's this week. So you know I'm going to cover it. I love watching pro se and sub se jury trials because it's an absolute train wreck and you can't look away. This is just a little preface to get us ready for it so we know what's going on. All right, before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
Okay, one of the witnesses at my truck.
Which one?
One of the officers signed it. His body cam is not on.
Which one?
Signed it. Signed. Yes.
All right, well, I'll put it in record.
They didn't give me their body
All
cam.
right. I don't have that. Yeah. Okay.
It was authenticated on the 18th.
All right. Let's make a record of it then.
I also I don't have.
You just said that.
Calling case 24002426, People versus Montez Murphy. We're here for a plea trial. Appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ashley Heskett on behalf of the people, P87534.
Good morning.
Montez Murphy.
Good morning, Mr. Murphy.
Judge, for the record, good morning. Law Harris Spring is standby counsel.
Good morning. Mr. Murphy, we're here for final conference. But before we do that, I'm going to give you my spiel.
Yes.
You're representing yourself. You have a trial date scheduled for January 13th. These are very serious charges. The felony firearm counts alone, if convicted, you would serve at least 2 years incarcerated.
Judge, if I might, it's 10 years.
Is this felony firearm second? Third. So at least 10. And that would be preceding any time that you might serve on an underlying conviction, which would be either the felon in possession or felon in possession of a firearm or felon in possession of ammunition. So all of the other times that I've urged you to allow me to appoint counsel for you, you've declined, which has been your right. And there's been absolutely nothing that I've observed in any of the hearings that would suggest to me that I should deny you the right to represent yourself, because although it is a constitutional right, it's not absolute. There are certain circumstances under which the court can require that you be represented by counsel. But I don't see that here because you've conducted yourself in accordance with law and in accordance with court custom. You haven't been disruptive. There's been no contemptuous behavior on your part. So all that's really left for me to do is to plead with you that you allow me to appoint counsel to you. Because I believe that the only chance that you could have of defeating these charges is with the appointment of learned counsel. That's just my opinion. You haven't tried the case in front of me, obviously, so I don't know what your strategy is or how successful you might be, but I know it's a big risk. It's a very big risk. And even if there was ultimately a conviction with the appointment of counsel, it's very likely that any time that you might be required to serve in the Michigan Department of Corrections would be less. So will you allow me to appoint counsel for you? Okay,
Your Honor, I have a few issues
okay.
that I didn't speak on.
Well, before,
All right, before they get into his issues, um, you couldn't hear it, but he said no, and I've never heard a judge like actually plead to a defendant. Please, 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 please take a public defender. Please take counsel. I've never heard that. I think she's generally worried about this guy. It's like you've been professional in my court. You've been, straightforward, respectful. I want you to have an attorney. Please take an attorney. Nah, I'm good. All right. Well, I tried.
before you do, let me confirm that you've had an opportunity to review all of your discovery.
No,
No, okay. So our last date that we arranged was, it looks like 11/20. There's a note indicating that you refused to come from the jail. I can't see the balance of the note.
the discovery that was presented to me on a hard drive is missing the body cam of one of the officers that's a witness at trial. I have 3 officers that's witnesses.
Which one?
I'm missing Officer Simon body cam.
Officer Simon?
Yes. That's one of that's one of the 3 officers that's witnesses at trial. I have yet to review that body cam. It's also another officer, I don't know his name, that assisted in arresting me. I don't have his body cam neither, Your Honor.
Okay, one moment. How many arresting officers were there?
It was 5 officers on the scene.
So you have the body cam for all but one of them?
One of the officers, Officer Simon, is a witness.
Well, I'm
Okay.
aside from Officer
Yes.
Simon.
I don't know the other officer by name. The discovery that was on the hard drive, it was authenticated by the prosecution. It is missing audio, so I wasn't able to catch his name.
Okay. We know we need Officer Simons. Was Officer Simon one of, I'm assuming Officer Simon was one of the arresting officers,
Yes.
correct? And are you saying that you have all of the other arresting officers, so you may not know their names? You have,
I reviewed all the other officers
okay,
that was on the body cam besides
except one
Officer Simon. 'Cause I
and one
noticed-
other.
Yes,
So I'm just trying to confirm that Officer Simon isn't the one you're looking for. There are 2, Officer
Oh.
Simon and one other,
Yes.
who was the arresting officer. Okay,
Officer Simon just was one of the witnesses at trial.
okay.
The other issue was being incarcerated. The officers destroyed my discovery, so I was talking to Mr. Harris about getting an actual copy of my discovery,
What do you mean?
the paper discovery.
No, I mean, what do you mean that the officers
I
destroyed
was
yours?
on, I was on 153H, I was moved to another 5E, and I left my whole manila envelope, and they have yet to let me get my whole discovery. I don't have nothing right now.
You used the term destroy.
When I asked them to go back, they said it was destroyed property. I don't have no discovery. I was moved from 3H to 5E and have yet to get my discovery. I talked to the sergeant about it. He said he's gonna look into it. I've got to run around.
Okay, 3H to 5E.
Yes,
This was paper discovery?
yes. That was discovery that Mr. Harris provided from the prosecution.
Okay,
I just wanna, there's certain things that I wanna see in a paper discovery. Felony warrant, felony complaint,
oh, you
Sworn
don't need to
affidavit.
convince me that you need it. I know you need it.
because I didn't see those in that discovery, Your Honor, that I had. Sworn affidavit from the actual officer.
Okay, so I'm clear. of all of the discovery you've been provided, you've had an opportunity to go through it, right? We don't need to schedule any more days for you to review until we get the body cams. Is that right?
Officer Simon, yes.
Okay. Okay, anything else?
Oh, for the paper discovery, I wasn't able to see the judge who signed off on the felony complaint or the paper discovery.
Are you saying that the paper discovery itself, the quality of the copy was bad, or that there was no
There was
signature?
no signature at all.
Okay. Okay, so we can get you a signed copy of the complaint. We can probably do that right now. Madam Clerk, can you look and see if we can find that in the electronic file? All right, Ms. Haskell, is there anything you want to add?
Yeah, the people will try to contact Officer Simon and see if there's body cam, and I will also review all of the digital discovery to see if for some reason that I missed everything regarding Mr. Simon's body cam. I am the one that put all the digital discovery onto the thumb drive and provided it to officers to give to Mr. Murphy.
Are you clear on what he's saying he's missing? He's saying he's missing Officer Simon specifically,
mhm.
and that there's one other arresting officer's body cam that was not included in the packet.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm going to check and make sure that I have all of those body worn cameras. I believe that what I provided everything that we do have currently, but I will contact Officer Simon and other officers to see if there's other body cam out there. And I can also send the discovery over again to Mr. Harris to provide to Mr. Murphy if that's helpful too.
okay. Thank you. We'd appreciate that.
Mhm.
That would probably be faster than our investigating what's going on between the move and 3H to 5E. Mr. Murphy, you seem pretty clear that there's a body cam missing of one of the arresting officers. So you must have in your mind a number of officers that were involved.
One of the officers was a female officer. I'm not sure if Officer Simon is her name, but the female officer that was on the scene, I didn't get to see her body cam. And I noticed that Officer Simon body cam was not provided.
Okay, so that's helpful. So it's whoever the female officer was, and it may be Officer Simon. Okay, so let's do this. Let's schedule another date then for next week. At the end of next week, because if they have them, we should be able to get them within a week, I would imagine.
Yeah, sure.
We'll bring you back next Friday for you to review those for a full day. I think that should be enough to you.
Yes.
All right. Well, not jury trial this week. I was hoping the trial was actually this week, so they have one more day. This court generally is ready to go to trial pretty quickly, so I'm hoping we get it next week. This, this, I don't know what to think about this pro se. He seems like he completely understands what he's doing. The signed copy of the complaint, though, that's a soft sit thing to ask for. Uh, it's not like everything's gonna get thrown out. Even if there wasn't a signature that on a copy that you received, the court's gonna have a signed copy. That's just a procedural thing. You're not gonna get your case thrown out because of that. Again, that's a soft sit argument. I'm not saying he's a soft sit, but that's a little. Yeah, an attorney wouldn't bring that up, is what I'm saying. All right, I'm talking in circles. I am drinking my coffee as we speak. I gotta stop doing these videos before coffee, because you can definitely tell that I am not awake yet. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna follow this guy, so we got him on Friday, and then hopefully jury trial next week. And yeah, let's go. You guys know that I love a pro se jury trial. All right, until next time. Bye. Oh yeah, hit the like button. Yeah, don't forget to do that. Like I almost forgot to remind you to hit the like button. Don't do that. All right, now, until next time, bye.
Judge, that's gonna be not on the record. He just gonna, he brought over here.
Yes, like before. Okay. Is there anything else?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll see you on Friday. Well, we may not actually see you, but we'll bring you over to review your discovery. Well, Ms. Heskett will work on that for you. And because you'll be here, if there's a problem, you'll let the officers know and we'll put it on the record.
As far as the paper discovery, you say you're gonna try to get me a copy?
Yes, Ms. Heskett is going to resend it to Mr. Harris. If you can you do that now? And while Mr. Harris is in the building and Mr. Murphy is here and he can give it to him.
Yes.
So,
And the only reason why I would like for you to do it, Mr. Harris, is so that we can have an officer of the court who will be able to testify that it was done if necessary.
oh, no problem, Judge. I'd be happy to. And
Otherwise, we would just give it to our very trusty officer Stoner over here. It's Friday, officers. All right. Anything else for this record?
Nothing from the
Mr.
people.
Lincoln? All right, we're off the record. Thank you.